Hi everyone, my name is KILAVUZ. I'm an English teacher at PI schools, and today our subject is there is and there are. And what is there is and there are? What are they? What we use them for in our daily language and in English grammar as well. And let's begin to our session, okay? And let's begin with our session. And there is and there are, and we have English grammar notes with that. And we use there is and there are to say that something exists or is situated somewhere. Okay, we must say that something is exists or situated somewhere. It should be real. Okay, and we use there is for singular and there are for plural. This is the most important thing in that part. And we use there is for singular, there are for plural. Okay, there is one, there are two. Okay, in there is we have one thing, a thing, but in there are we have plenty of things, two things, three, four, but it is plural. And in the positive, the contraction of there is, and it should be like in in the short form we can use that like there is. Okay, not there is. We can say that there's a new building in my town, or you cannot contract there are. We cannot contract there are. Okay, and the negative contractions are there is not, and there are not. We can't contract, we can't make it short, there are. Okay, and there isn't, there aren't, as you see in the negative side. But in question, to form a question, we place is and are in front of there. We change their places. For example, is there a problem? Or are there any groups? Okay, as you see, we change the places. There are, is there. As you see, there is, we send is to beginning and there to the middle, and is there. Okay, are come there and there come to the middle, and are there any groups? Is there a problem? Guys, understand? It is so easy, but something it can be how can I say it? It can be difficult for you guys. And we are going on with examples, I think. Look at the pictures. Look at this picture, and we have LED TV, we have candles, we have cushions, we have carpet, we have sofa, we have walls, we have speakers, and let's try to analyze them. Yes, there are some candles on the coffee table. We use are, as you see, we use are because I say some candles. It means we have more than one candle. Okay, and there are some candles on the coffee table. And guys, we are going on. As you see, we have some candles on the table, and this is our table. And there is a LED TV. There is a LED TV set on the wall. We use there is because we have an LCD TV. Okay, I mean LCD TV set. I did it again, sorry about that. And it means one, and one is singular, and when it is singular we should use what? There is, my friends. There is an LCD TV set on the wall. Yes. And we are going on. As you see, there is an LCD TV set on the wall. A one LCD TV set, by the way. One. And guys, going on, there are some cushions on the sofa. We use there are. Why? Because some cushions, it is plural, and when it is plural we should use what? There are. It is because it is plural, and we have some cushions. There are some cushions on the sofa, and as you see, there are some cushions on the sofa, and this is our sofa. And guys, there is a carpet on the floor. There is a carpet on the floor. We have there is because we have a carpet. A is singular, and singular means one, and we use singular for there is. Okay, if it is singular we should use there is. There's a carpet on the floor, and as you see, there is a carpet. There's a carpet on the wall. Okay, and this is the end of this session, and we are going with this type, and we will have more details in this session. And there are, we are going on with the same activity. There is and there are. As you see, there is, there are, and we have a picture. We have buildings, skyscrapers, and we have car, trees, and so on, and we will analyze it. For example, there is a car. There is a car in the picture. There is a hospital in the picture. There is a hospital in the picture. There is one helicopter. There are 4 buildings in the picture, and there are 8 trees in the picture. As you see, we use is for singular, are for plural, like he, she, it, and I, you, we, they. Okay, and we are going on with the next example. Yes, look, please look at the picture, and in this picture we have houses, trees, person. And what about we don't have in this picture, because our topic is there is and there is but there are, but in negative. Okay, it is negative, guys. There isn't a car in the picture. Yes, look out, but I can't find a car, and that's why there isn't a car in the picture. There isn't a person in the picture. Can you see a person in the picture? No. There isn't a dog in the picture. There isn't a dog in the picture. Yes, we don't have any dog in the picture, and there aren't buildings in the picture. We can see them. No, they are houses, not buildings at the same time. There aren't cars in the picture. Yes, there aren't people, and this is a extra detail. For example, if it is singular, we use person, but it is singular. But when we have people, it is plural. Okay, when we have people, it is plural, by the way. Okay, and we are going on, guys. Yes, we did that, and we have question type, and we have some, any. In this type we have the difference of some and any, and as you see, we don't use some with negative or question, but there is a bridge in the city, there are some houses, there are some trees, there isn't a hospital in this city, there aren't any skyscrapers in this city. As you see, we use any with negative, and there aren't any restaurants in this part of the city, and we use any. Okay, but we use some with positive, but we use any with the negative side. Okay, and is there and are there, it is the question type of there is and there are. Is there or are there? Is there a bridge? Yes, there is a bridge. Is there a bridge? As you see, there is, we just make a replacement and is there. Okay, and don't ever forget that we don't use is there. Okay, I mean the Turkish. No, it is Turkish, but when we use that, it is English. Okay, don't ever do that. It is wrong, and it is very bad thing in grammar, I think. And is there a bridge? Yes, there is a bridge. Is there a car? Is there a car? No, there isn't a car. There are two cars, and we are talking about singularity, but we have plural. There are two cars. Okay, there are two cars, not one car, my friend. And Is there, are there, we are going on with the same topic. Are there 4 buildings? Yes, there are 4 buildings. As you see, are there are, we change the places and we make it are there, and yes, there are 4 buildings. Are there 4 buildings? Yes, there are 4 buildings. And the next question, are there any? As you see, we use any with question and negative at the same time. Are there any restaurants? Are there any restaurants? No, there aren't any restaurants. Okay. And are there any trees? Are there any trees? Yes, there are some trees. Are there any trees? Yes, there are some trees. And as you see in some we use positive sentence, some used in positive, but any is negative and question at the same time. Okay, guys. Okay, my friends. And we are going on. And in affirmative, negative and questions we have singular and plural side. In affirmative, singular we have there is, but negative we have there isn't, but in question we have is there. And when it comes to plural, we have there are 2 or there are some. And by the way, we can't use some with singular things because some is plural, by the way. And there aren't 2 or there aren't any. Okay, any is used in negative, guys. Okay, are there 2? Are there any? And we use any once more with question type. Okay, it's so easy, in my opinion. If you look out the schedule, I mean the rules, we have rules in front of you. We have, these are our rules, by the way, and it is very important for you guys. Please write down these rules to your notebooks, and please repeat them, study them a lot to not forget that ever. Okay, and guys, we are going with this picture, for example, and look at this picture, and in this picture we have a train. It's a very expensive and modern train. Look, the train is going on, and it is his suite, by the way. And we have so many drinks and sofa and lights and so on. And we will analyze this train and these people, by the way. And is there a person in the train? Is there a person in the train? Of course. Yes, there is. Yes, there is a person in the train. But if there is not, we should say that no, there isn't a person in the train. And please focus that a person, because we have one person. If we have 2 people, we should say that people, because people is plural, but person is singular. Okay, is there a man in the train? Is there a man or a girl in the train? Yes, there is a man. Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. And by the way, it is short answer. We don't have to say a man. Okay. It is extra, I think. And are there drinks in the cabin? Yes, as you see, we have drinks. Lots of drinks in our cabin. And the answer is yes, there is, or no, there isn't, but we use yes, there is for that question. And are there any lamps in the train? I think, are there any lamps in the train? Yes, we have 4 lamps. Yes, there are, no, there aren't, but the answer is yes, there are. And the next question, are there any trees in the window? Are there any trees in the window? And in the window, as you can see, we have trees in the view, I think the man's view. And yes, there are trees, or no, there aren't trees, but the answer is yes, there are trees in the window. Are there any food in the train? I'm looking for the food, but I can't see any food. I see drinks, but maybe in this part we can have food. Maybe later the service is ready. And yes, there are, no, there aren't, as I see. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, there aren't any food. And I think that's all for that topic. Up to next topic. See you guys, and take care of you, and please stay home. And guys, please repeat them when you are alone, and repeat them when you are studying at your houses. And guys, thank you for listening and watching that session with me, and thank you for all of you, and bye guys. Thank you.